What animal do you want to be, and then what animal do you think your friends see you as? Hey yo, welcome back to the High Kicks podcast. We finally got all three of us back again.
Finger guns.
How we doing,
always.
guys?
What's good? You
Fortunately.
got me fucked up. I literally can't think of what animal I want to be.
All right, so I want to be a killer whale. Initially, I thought that Carl would tell me that I'm like a sperm whale or a beluga whale or some shit like that, but
He's the cow of the
Carl-
sea.
I'm apparently Carl sees me as a manatee.
I think that's accurate. I
want to be a toucan,
You want to
and
be a
people-
toucan?
and people see me as a Eurasian blue tit.
Jesus.
I don't know why you're
Bro,
laughing.
if you want to be
Brian.
a toucan, you a fucking ostrich. You fucking way too big to be a toucan. I'm letting you know, damn sure. Me,
No, but what do you think people see you as, Chad?
a toucan. I mean, a Eurasian blue tit. Sorry, I completely misheard you.
Okay.
It's a small, ugly-looking bird. Meanwhile,
No, I
the
got you.
toucan has a colorful beak.
I got you.
I was trying to do some philosophical wordplay.
Carl.
can I be like a dinosaur, or does it have to actually be a animal?
Dude, I don't really care. You're either a lemur or an ostrich.
Which lemur, though? Are we like...
Like those tall, skinny, not like tall because they're lemurs, but like the longer, skinnier ones.
Yeah, if I could be
Like,
an
are we-
animal,
Like,
I
yo,
wanna
wait,
be,
Carl. Just like put your hands up like this real quick.
Nah, I'm not giving you the satisfaction. You almost. I would want to be Rico from Penguins of Madagascar.
Okay, that's fair. All right, let's actually get into footy. So I'm not gonna lie. Part of why I spent so long on the animal talk is this isn't really gonna be a very fun episode for me because we were supposed to record last night, and then we delayed it, and my last couple matches as a Liverpool fan got worse. So
Yeah, your peacock-looking asses are getting whooped. So I'm very happy to see what's currently happening because I hate you,
So we're just gonna dive right in.
Liverpool's.
So in the FA Cup this weekend, Liverpool had a shocking 1-0 defeat to Plymouth Argyle.
You suck.
And I'm not even
You
gonna
suck.
lie. Fuck you guys.
You aren't gonna hear the end of this.
I
The
can't
fact
even
that you just lost to Plymouth Argyle and what just happened, I don't care.
I gotta
So
pretend.
here's the deal. You can see on the screen, and if you're just listening and you're not watching on YouTube, I got Foot Mob up and I'm just looking through the stats of the game. But 1-0 1-0 penalty.
Getting choked up about it.
No, fuck off. I'm just gonna scroll down. So Liverpool have all of the momentum, more shots, more big chances, less expected goals. Argyle, I don't know, they played well, really, really, really well. I'll get into it in a second, but their goalie was outstanding. This is what I'm gonna get really annoyed about, and Chad's gonna have something to say here too. So Liverpool didn't play scrubs.
He's putting up foot mob scores.
Oh, I don't really care about the foot mob ratings. It's just what's on there.
I
on
do.
Foot Mob.
Yeah, literally, bro, who are you talking about that's not a scrub? I'm sorry, you lost to scrubs. Get over it.
No, I'm
Bro,
saying
I'm a Man U
I'm
fan.
saying
I do
roast
it all
me
the
harder.
time.
Liverpool didn't play scrubs. Luis Diaz is out there, Jota's out there, Endo's out there, Samikas is out there, Gomez is out there.
I haven't seen this Hazard kid since we got promoted. and I really liked him in one
Connor
minute one
Hazard?
championship. It's now even funnier that he has come around and come to haunt you guys.
So
My point by saying like you played
dude, look at his
scrubs.
numbers. Look at his numbers.
All I'm saying, bro,
Goated.
is no matter what, you guys should have won. You guys could have played literally your U17s, and I still would have expected you to pull out a win. So it's just hilarious that you guys lost to Plymouth Argyle. Saying that sounds wrong. Saying that sounds wrong. That's why it's fucking hilarious. You can do whatever you want with this. You lost to Plymouth Argyle. As a Man U fan, let me be happy about your sadness because there's nothing to be happy about.
I mean, yeah, that's the only thing you can really be happy about is my sadness.
Yes.
But I mean, I'll take that as a win. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, the quadruple is dead. Don't get me wrong. I don't really ever think pursuing that's a good thing. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's great to win, but the amount of games you play, it's just a detriment for the next season. Personally,
I definitely think they're more in the running for Champions League and the league right now. I don't think they give a shit about the FA Cup. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I understand they lost to Plymouth Argyle, but like, yeah,
Chad's about to rip me for this, but you can win a treble with the League Cup.
You can't shit on Leicester. Like, that's the thing. I'll let you shit on.
I'm not shitting on Leicester. I'm saying Chad's gonna rip me for calling a League Cup treble a treble, but it's still technically a treble.
Yeah.
Call it a trub.
What?
There we go.
We'll call it a trub. It's not really a treble. We'll call it
a treb. We'll call it a treb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just annoyed, dude.
Like, you know what's funny? What's funny is that they still have a 7-point lead.
They do have a 7-point lead. And like, I don't even want to talk about the rest of the FA Cup.
Oh.
Like,
that's really funny.
I'm just disappointed. Chad hates the fact that VAR isn't used. I'll let these two talk about it if they really want to.
Carl, did you give that ref sloppy toppy?
Indubitably. I needed something to go my way. Like, bro, you see the way that this is going this season?
In case anyone doesn't care what I'm referencing, correction, doesn't know what I'm referencing, Harry Maguire, half of his body was offside directly in front of the linesman, and they just gave them the goal at the end of the game.
Bro, same thing like when Lewandowski was offside with someone else's leg. Like, it's what it is, bro. Like, don't you love human error? Like, come on.
Isn't this the part of the game that we all love?
Yeah. Nah, honestly, it was complete bullshit. Like, there's no buts about it. Like, it should have been a draw. I'm happy that Man U pulled out the crappiest win ever, but yeah, whatever.
It's gonna be really fucked when they somehow win the FA Cup.
Man United?
Yeah.
Not gonna happen.
It would be the most Man U thing though. Like, to literally come in 12th in the league and then win the FA Cup.
Fergie would be proud.
Fergie would be proud. It's not going to happen.
Please don't ever mention Fergie with this current Man U side. Oh my God. It's so bad.
It is bad. It is.
All right, but before I start crying on camera, can we talk about the Champions League? Because the FA Cup, yeah. Like,
oh, you're allowing me to skip over what happened today? Thank God. Let's go into the Champions League.
Cash money on God right now, dude.
Well, no, I was thinking about talking about that and finishing with what happened today and really hammering it home that Liverpool fucking suck.
Okay, fair enough.
Fuck you.
Brian looks so sad.
This is so funny.
Just take us into the Champions League. Let's go. Let's go.
All right,
So
so
a 7-point lead, dog.
very expected overall. Dortmund ended up beating Sporting. That's not a big shock. Juve ended up beating PSV. Juve scoring the way that they did was surprising because they've been having issues with that all season, but not the biggest surprise. PSG beating Brest, yeah. Real Madrid, Man City. Can we just mention that for the rest of the show? Like, I don't even give a fuck about anything with Liverpool. The way that Real and City played, that was a fun match to watch. Real had so many finishing issues. I'm surprised that they were able to scrape away a win. But that 3-2 win, it makes a difference.
It was ridiculous. I don't know what it is with Manchester City. They cannot hold it together.
No, not anymore.
They just cannot hold it together.
They can dominate an entire game because that's their play style. But they let up one goal later on in the game and they lose all momentum. Once they give up a goal in the second half, it feels like they literally flounder for the rest of the game and they're just trying to scrape back. And yes, they ended up getting a penalty. Yes, Haaland ended up scoring it. But shoot, they weren't playing any threatening football within that entire second half. The first half, they had some moments of like good, but honestly, no. Like, I'm gonna be honest, the way that Real were on the counter, and yes, like possession says that Man City should have just like ran away. No, like I'm gonna be honest, I really did not feel like Man City's attack was that threatening this game.
Well, I think,
and I just said before that Real wasn't that threatening. Like
no,
Real was having
pretty threatening, with
but they kept on
3.3 expected goals, 26 big chances is threatening, Carl.
Bro, but the issue was that they kept on.
They weren't converting.
Yeah,
but that doesn't mean they're not threatening.
Yeah.
You see 54% possession for only 1.6 expected goals, like 11 shots. It's when you're dominating the possession, but you're not dominating the shots and the chances. It seems like it's useless passing.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like kind of the pet ball seems to be figured out to a degree. Like, Chad, what do you have the same?
See this.
Do you have the same assessment?
I see this as like Manchester City need to like blow it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that pep ball's figured out.
No, I think it's serious. I mean, they just have a team that's old.
Yeah.
Old, and they got kind of exposed by a really young like a really younger team.
Oh, 100%.
And I feel like in these like bigger matches, like physicality at times is very much like a difference maker. And I know obviously you have Erling Haaland, who's probably like one of the best physical players like on the world in the world. But you try to team up a midfield of John Stones, KDB, and Bernardo Silva in 2025.
Yeah.
You are going to get easily exposed when you have one of the best players in the world on the midfield side of things.
That's all it is. Because guess what? KDB was not creating anything pretty much throughout the entire match. Bernardo Silva was getting exposed because he's trying to play more of a defensive role. And guess what? He's good. He's one of the best midfielders for this City team all time, trying to doubt his skills. But you can't have someone who's not that physical in that sort of role right now. I really think Man City really need to start looking younger. Like, I like some of the signings that they had. They need to play them.
I mean, they are looking younger. They just brought in
Yeah.
I
a
know,
new
but
defender. They
it-
just brought in Mamouche. They have Savinho.
yeah, they
have
just started playing
Diaz-Ake,
Savinho more.
They have
Savinho.
Vardiol.
So here's the thing, though.
They're
Look at
in the process
lineup.
of it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're in the process of it, but like,
Like I'm saying, they know they have to look younger. They're already doing it. They need the young midfield, and then they're set.
they got a little stagnant with it, though. I think with De Bruyne's longevity, and I think they really took advantage of it. And right now, it's really showing that they should have really been making these moves a little bit sooner. Like, I honestly think they should have been trying to really
You just think
make
they
it.
waited too long on the midfield?
Yeah, like that's
Okay.
mostly what it is. I don't think it's
I would
anything.
agree with that.
Yeah, because like, bro, John Stones isn't bad. Bernardo Silva isn't bad. I think KDB is washed now, but I don't think he's still world class. It's just that injuries like overtaken.
He's got world class talent, but he's still kind of washed.
I
Yeah.
honestly disagree. I mean, to an extent, yeah, Carl. Like those 3 guys you listed are pretty good.
But they're all older.
Yeah,
All 3 of them.
Carl means that he thinks City has to build for the future.
I
The
mean,
now
yeah.
is
Yes,
over, and it's time to build for
Well,
the next.
no, I don't think you do it now. You kind of just say, all right, if you're like over the age of like 30, you're leaving because you're not physical enough.
Yes,
But, I don't know, they
legitimately,
got-
I
mean,
think
they
they
got-
make those moves.
I mean, they just gotta sell them basically. I mean, they don't
They
really
won't be
give
able.
a fuck about
My main
financial
point
stuff, but
is like these players are good though. Like John Stones, KDB, like Bernardo Silva, they're good
Yeah.
players. But I just think like their issue right now is they didn't sell high on them. Like I genuinely think they could have sold so high on like the likes of John Stones. I understand how versatile to the team he was and everything like that. But if you ended up getting someone
How
proper
old
to
do you
the
think John
position,
Stones is?
97.
no, isn't John Stones like 28 or something?
He's 30, but like that, he's still got plenty of time, and you can still sell high on him because like Saudi's always going to come calling in this modern day and age.
Well, it's Saudi. Like, yeah, that's
But
the
that's
really
what I
thing about
mean.
Saudi.
I'm
I don't
always
know if
going to think about that.
I don't know if John Stones would go though.
I don't know if he would, but they're going to come calling.
Yeah, obviously. But yeah, nah, like Bernardo Silva, KDB, like same with the likes of them. Like Bernardo Silva has had some injuries, KDB a lot more so. Like they're still world class talents, but they didn't sell high on them, and they definitely could have. So I think they could have been in a position with like Verts and like a few other like young midfielders where they could have competed to try to sign the likes of like Chouameni and like Kamavinga and stuff just to really revamp this team, and they waited too long. And yes, they had some success
So
because
I'll
of it,
say,
but
I don't. Kamavinga, I think, is a bad example.
I think Kamavinga was a little too late.
Real
but
Madrid pulled the trigger on Kamavinga so much earlier than anybody thought they would,
yeah,
with the price that they got him for too.
but I think like
I
the
do
likes of
think
Chouameni make more sense.
City could have been in for Chouameni. Liverpool was in for Chouameni. I
Yeah.
also think it's a really tough take to have, just because
It's only this
realistically,
year that they're failing.
No, it's not even that. It doesn't really matter who you're interested in when Real Madrid comes calling. Chouameni wouldn't have picked City over Real Madrid.
But we also don't
Kamavinga
know what
wouldn't
this
have picked
midfield
City
is going to
over Real
look
Madrid.
like because Rodri isn't here.
I know, but I'm just saying some of the players you named like weren't going to go to City over Real Madrid anyway.
I don't know. Chouameni may have.
Nah.
If they offered enough money.
Nah.
You're saying that now, but I'm saying like, bro,
No.
money talk. Actually, he got a lot from fucking Real.
Yep.
He got like 90.
It was an 84, I think, million euro transfer, and I don't know what he's being paid by them, but yeah.
It was something crazy.
Yeah.
See, I always think there is a Real Madrid bias. That's why they fucking have Mbappe, Bellingham, and Vinny no shit with Kamavinga fucking. And then their defense isn't even a goddamn defense. They have Chouameni and Valverde starting in the back line. Like, they don't care anymore. They're just stacked. Like, it doesn't matter. They're gonna end up signing another crazy player too.
Yep.
But yeah,
No, but to get into the match a little bit, it was just crazy. Honestly.
Yeah. I liked every moment of it. It was really fun to watch.
And I mean, the goal at the end was brilliant. The winner.
Yep.
Both goals for Madrid were brilliant.
You mean all three?
Like in the second half. Were they all in the second half? Am
Yeah, they
I
were
just
all
being
in
an
the
idiot?
second
All
half.
three? Sorry,
They were all in
both
the second
late
half,
ones.
but
The late ones. I'm
Mbappe's
talking
goal,
about the late ones.
Yeah, I was about to say Mbappe's goal was just sort of like the weirdest
Yeah.
thinking.
No, the equalizer and the winner were chef's kiss.
I mean, they also just made stupid mistakes, Man City. It's kind of just what they've been doing all year.
I mean, that is true.
They've just been silly.
But to be good, you have to capitalize on your opponent's mistakes too. But yeah, City could have played better. Could have played better.
City are making the mistakes that we were knocking Arsenal for making last year.
Yep. I would agree with that wholeheartedly.
Which is crazy to think about, but it's what it is. I'm watching the Bellingham goal again.
You're watching the Bellingham goal again?
Yeah.
The belly goal. He's going to do the thing, guys. He's going to hold his arms out. How many years in prison do you think Jude Bellingham gets for that celebration in the Premier League?
He gets shot instantly. Even though there's no guns.
You know who might get shot instantly? AC Milan.
Oh yeah.
Losing to Feyenoord was not on my bingo card. I can't lie.
No.
Hey, you laughing, you shake it off, right?
No, I mean, so I
just feel awful for them. They're trash.
There's some scores in this bracket that surprise me, and then there's some scores in this bracket that don't. Bruges at Atlanta? Like what?
Yeah, buddy.
Bruges at Atlanta?
Bruges, Atlanta? Yes. Bruges is like that. Nah.
I'm surprised Bayern didn't do more damage. I'm surprised Juve did as much damage.
Benfica
And Mike
was
Mignon.
expected. Like
Mike Mignon, ugh. Poor guy. Poor guy.
I will say Celtic have the potential to do the funniest thing ever.
Oh,
you
dude,
think they do it?
I mean,
you think they do?
They've left a foot in the door. You're 2-0 away from beating Bayern.
They are.
That's what I'd say if I was a coach. I'm like, all right, guys, you got 90 minutes to score 2 goals. Do it.
Bro, that's crazy to say. Because then you have to prevent them from scoring any goals. You think they can stop Elise?
That's what I say.
You think they can stop Kane?
No.
I don't either.
Who did you say in 2025, Carl?
Harry Kane.
Good God Almighty!
Yellow baller.
That's the issue.
Oh boy, he's gonna get his participation trophy.
Bro, honestly, I don't think Celtic could stop fucking Leroy Sané and Musiala if it was just the two of them. So if we're really talking about like them beating Bayern, that's the biggest upset I could see happening. Every other game, sure, I could see it. That, hell no. I could see PSG losing 4-0 to Brest. Like, I do not see Celtic winning against Bayern.
I think it would just be really funny if it happened.
If that happens, I don't know.
Dude, don't make a bet, bro. Don't make a promise you can't keep.
I'm
That's
gonna
what I was
stop
trying to
eating
think of
popcorn
something I
before
can
the
keep.
show. This shit's so stuck in my throat. I've been coughing all show. No, but can we get to my sadness and then come back to this just so I can get this over with?
And
Hold on.
today, Liverpool suck once again.
In this episode of Wow, is Liverpool going to be the worst team in Europe? They do this.
And they shit the bed against Everton. And once again, Brian is disappointed. Mike, Jesus Christ, Mike. Chad, would you like to hop on the mic?
Who's Mike? 98th minute goal to Tarkowski's kind of crazy. No Curtis Jones
Okay,
next match.
so I'm sitting in my
Disaster.
fucking room. I'm watching the
clapped.
fucking game. I watch the ball go across the pitch and I go, oh no. And then Tarkowski just fucking rips it into the net.
Bro, he literally did a full like blue lock moment. Like, I hope you know, like he literally saw that with like his hidden potential as a striker and really
He became
like,
a Sagi Yoichi, I know.
Yeah, so guess what? Fuck you, Ryan. You got shit on by Everton.
How will they ever recover? I think
don't
the
know,
wheels.
How will
by
they
winning
ever
the
deal
Prem,
with their
but-
7-point lead?
How will... I'm just saying, Brian. I made a video saying they already won the league. They're at 8 points. Or a month later, they're at 7 points.
No, I just like
Working.
Bro, based off of that trajectory, they're still gonna is it win by 3 or 4?
Basically, yeah. Because if you look at the fact that everyone else is collapsing around Liverpool simultaneously, it kind of makes this game for no reason because Chelsea and Arsenal do not have like any starting
They
forwards
suck.
anymore.
no.
But sorry to hear, Brian. Unfortunate you lost to David Moyes and company.
They didn't lose, they drew.
Very sad.
That's a loss. That's a loss in the viewers' eyes and in our eyes. So Liverpool, you suck once again. Fuck you.
It, by the way, was the last Merseyside derby at Goodison Park.
That's crazy.
And you lost it. That's crazy.
You lost.
They drew.
Bro,
Absolutely
you
fucking
lost
drew.
it. And
Absolutely.
Curtis Jones thought he was gonna big dick Decore and literally got like escorted out of there.
Yeah, that was wild. That whole thing was wild.
Bro, that was the funniest thing ever. Decore literally just starts like applauding the Liverpool fans. Curtis Jones sprints over, pissed as hell, and is like, "What you think you doing, mate?" No, but I've heard Curtis Jones talk before. Like, it's funny as hell. He is the most hood like
Oh, he's a scouser through and through.
footballer. Like, it is so funny.
Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, literally.
Is that's I don't even think that's Scouse.
I don't think so at all.
But
That's what I said with Peaky Blinders part.
I didn't
Not the Scouse
watch
part.
Peaky Blinders.
They're from Birmingham.
Yeah, no.
honestly, I think it's funnier that Liverpool didn't need to win this game to secure, I think, their title chances solely because of the potential front three that Arsenal will be trotting out.
Yeah, you saw that.
Don't
did
tell me
not.
that. First of all,
Bro,
what is
it's
it?
Raheem
It's
Sterling,
I can't. I
like
couldn't.
the
I couldn't-
17-year-old, and then
and when
who was the last dude?
Trossard,
Yeah,
I think
yeah, yeah.
Trossard.
I
Dude.
don't think it was Trossard.
There's nobody else.
Nah, like, bro, it was some random name. Like, I don't even think it was Trossard.
I thought it was Trossard.
No, I think it was
It may
Trossard.
have been.
Yeah, no, and I'm knocking on wood on my desk as I'm saying this, but given the state of the table and just given the state of like the clubs behind Liverpool, like I don't know if Liverpool hold it together, but I don't know if Arsenal get it together enough to close the gap.
It is. Yeah, it's.
Bro, they don't
It's-
even
it's-
have.
No, the final three healthy forwards on the roster are Nwaneri, Trossard, and Raheem Sterling. And I didn't want to say Raheem Sterling because I'm like, there's no way it's Raheem Sterling. There's
Yeah,
no
it's
way that
Raheem
he's
the
who I
Dream.
remember. Dude, it's 2025.
It's Raheem the Dream in 2025.
Honestly, Brian, you guys literally cannot legally be allowed to allow Raheem Sterling to bring Arsenal back from the dead and force a serious title charge.
Bro,
I would never let this up.
it's just hilarious how iconic that dude's run is, though. I don't care what you say. Like, Raheem's run will go down in history as one of the funniest fucking things ever. Kids do that and, like, remember it as Raheem's run.
So,
And it's crazy that that's the most notable part about him, like him as a player. Like, he was supposed to be great at Liverpool. He was really good at City, but nothing like to write home about.
He was really good at Liverpool. He wasn't like utterly outrageous, but he was really good at Liverpool.
Yeah, he was like up and coming. Like, he was
Yeah.
supposed to be a lot better though, and like it was just, well, that's just expectations. Like,
Well,
that's
he was
not,
supposed to get a lot better, and then he moved to City. You know what I mean?
yeah. But then he did have like
He was
2-3
balling out at
seasons.
City for a little bit.
Yeah,
He just runs like a velociraptor that was the runt of the litter.
goddamn.
Am I wrong?
No, but
he runs like he has like groceries like hanging from his arms, so he has to sort of like bend them in, like, in order to like make sure they're secure and they don't fall off.
look, I've just been waiting to say that I'm reading this article and for how Arsenal can fix what
He's
they
like, bro, what the fuck is this?
I don't know, man. I'm just saying. I was just looking at this article about what Arsenal can do. Their second best chance option right now is apparently converting Kieran Tierney to a winger. So you know what? Put the second place in the bag, bro. Just
I mean, hey, Forrest could pass him.
put the third place in the bag, bro.
Bro, I swear to God, if Forrest comes in second in the Prem this season,
Well, we'd have our
gonna
decades at
crash
Leicester City, and they didn't even win the league. Oh well.
nah, Leicester's one of a kind. Forrest is not the same as that, Leicester said.
Oh, I know. We've discussed this.
Bro, Forrest is not fucking Jamie Vardy, Schmeichel, like Casper Schmeichel when he was good.
Still is.
Conte. Wait,
Did you say
Casper
when?
Schmeichel?
Yeah.
He's not that good anymore. He's D's.
Still pretty damn good.
He's chilling at
D's.
Celtic, right?
Yeah, he's at Celtic, my guy.
Yeah, bro, he's
Yeah,
chilling.
he's D's.
He's pretty balling for them right now.
I'm
No,
just saying, Carl. you
here's
might
the
lose to
issue
him.
with his career overall. He had one of the best goalkeepers ever as a father.
I mean, sure, but individually, he's
yeah,
still an excellent goalkeeper, and he's still having a very good. I'm saying when you just said when he was good, he's still good.
I'm saying like I'm saying he was better.
He was better, but he's not trash. He's still
Yeah.
good. He's still a good goalkeeper. It's not a
Yeah.
when he was good, it's a when he was better.
Bro, do I think he's starting in the Prem right now?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a chance.
There's a chance. Thing.
Yes.
You think undoubtedly he's starting over every single goalkeeper?
No, not every single goalkeeper.
That's a rash.
I think
Consider,
I
like-
think you can find a spot for him to start in the Prem. Yes.
Actually, yeah, Chelsea exists. Sorry, like,
Considering-
but yeah, like,
Considering we had a Danny Ward appearance this season.
Exactly.
Yeah. I
yeah,
think-
fair enough.
So,
All right.
Anyways,
Nah,
What's
Forest
up?
ain't winning.
No, they're not. You guys wanted to get into some upcoming games because there's really only two I want to talk about. City and Newcastle is a very big match for the table, and just like it's weird seeing City in fifth at this point in the season on 41, down as much as they are, but as the way it looks right now, this is a European spot on the line in this match. Thoughts?
If City lose this shit, they're garbage. I think that's enough said about City. City really need to make a come around and like do something with their season because they have been abysmal all season. Like I mostly into this week, that match, I think if Newcastle play well enough, they end up securing the victory just because City can't finish anything and aren't that threatening. Arsenal, I'm actually really curious about. I'm just curious about their forward play against what? Yes, it's against Leicester, but bro, their forward play with who they have. Let's see it. Chelsea's probably going to get beat by Brighton. So it's mostly the way that Liverpool claps back. And then if you really want to talk about something, the battle for the 13th spot in the Prem is happening. So woohoo.
I didn't really want to touch on the Chelsea-Brighton game at all because this is coming out tomorrow, and I don't know when it's coming out tomorrow.
Chelsea's also
That
cooked.
game might be already underway by the time this is posted.
Fair enough.
Is that tomorrow?
Poor Enzo. Get Enzo a real team, by the way. Because Nicholas Jackson also just got hurt, and they have to consider starting in Cuckoo.
Remember when they got Nkunku and we were all like, "Oh my god, oh my god!"
I still think it was a great signing. Like he just never performed. Injuries. That's just what it
can't
is.
Stay healthy. I think they just have a terrible training staff over there.
Yeah,
I think they're legitimately making these guys
they're the Charlotte Hornet of the Prem.
They're doing something in practice, man. That's just am I about to see a full-on Oklahoma drill between Lavia and fucking Cuckoo? Am I about to see them tackle each other full body?
Can we talk about Luka Doncic to the Lakers one more time? I'm sorry to get off topic, but bro, what the fuck?
It is so weird seeing him in a Laker jersey.
bro, it's his second game. Like, and
Now, my favorite still is the full court pass from the first game where you just see his eyes widen, where he's just like, this is going to be fun.
Yeah.
I have LeBron James on my team.
I love how
good for him.
it was this way in 2012 20 with Dwayne Wade, and the other night it was the same with Luka Doncic in 2025. But at any given point in a basketball game, when LeBron James is on your team, you can run the play that is called "fuck it." LeBron James is up there somewhere.
And Bron's 40.
But what is Bronny going to bring to the team?
No, the real question is, how are the Lakers going to build around LeBron when Luka and Bronny retire?
Fair enough. I mean,
Carl's looking at us like we're brain dead.
Bro, 270 pounds and literally cooks fucking all the entire goddamn league. And they were like, yo, I'm gonna trade this dude for Anthony Davis, who played 3 fucking quarters and then literally had a conniption and probably won't see the court for another 4 weeks. Like, what? So I'm sorry. Yes, people should be putting hits on the owner of the, I'm gonna stop.
Nope, don't say that. We don't condone that. Carl's rant was getting a little bit out of hand. We do not condone that. Carl, apologize for your actions.
Nico,
say you're fucking sorry.
Nico, you made the wrong move. Your family shouldn't be threatened, but you're one dumb motherfucker. I will let you know that.
That is crazy.
My God.
Anyways.
All right. We can go back to footy now. I'm just that stupid motherfucker. Like, how dumb? My God.
Do we want to talk about the bottom half Big Six matchup?
Bro, it's almost like Barca buying Coutinho.
The bottom half Big Six matchup? Anybody want to go there?
Mid.
Accurate.
Carl,
I
if you
think
lose to Spurs.
I think it's more exciting to see.
Bro, it would be another Tuesday for me. I know it's Sunday, but like it's just another day for me. Like, man, you suck.
I just realized, man, we're getting potentially like a James, Justin, Raheem Sterling battle for this ages.
At 7:30
For the ages.
Eastern time on Saturday.
In 2025. Yeah, that's what I wanted to hear. That's what I wanted to hear from Leicester versus Arsenal.
Raheem
James
Sterling
Justin
versus James Justin.
Bro, I wish it was Vardy versus Raheem Sterling. That would be very wild to be hearing in 2025.
That would also be kind of wild to say.
Like that.
Raheem Sterling led Arsenal versus Jamie Vardy led Leicester in 2025.
Yeah.
Chad, you guys are
I
gonna
feel
get
like
smacked.
I'm in a fever dream right now. Like that just doesn't sound real.
We'll see.
You will see, okay.
I
Yeah, so
think
Chad's gonna get
there's a
smacked.
potential
Liverpool
point.
are gonna beat Wolves. I do sorry. Manchester United and Tottenham Hotspur is going to be
A shit fest.
I'd rather watch paint dry.
Yep.
But Son is gonna ball out. He's gonna score like 2 goals.
I want to see Brighton beat the piss out of Chelsea. That's what I really want to see from this weekend. And I want to see Liverpool lose to Wolves because that would be the most ironic thing. Because then they're going to come back on Wednesday against Villa and put up like 7 then. But that's just the way that it works. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Yeah, obviously you don't. But I think it would be hilarious.
Do not lose to Wolves.
Actually, for Chad's hopes.
So here's the deal. We're gonna get out of here because I'm already starting to mentally weak if we lose to Wolves, and I don't even want to talk about it, and you don't want me to go there. So thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of the High Kicks podcast. We'll be back
ready
next
to
week.
smash his keyboard.
I'm
right
ready to.
now.
I'm ready to
It's
smash.
like he is
I'm ready to.
furious.
I just fuck you guys. We'll catch you guys next week. Thanks for listening. Peace.
Yeah.
These buggers.
Woo.